Austria next to leave EU. Kurz vows great change as eurosceptic enters coalition. Austria will see great change ahead as new leader Sebastian Kurz promised to fight for his country as he prepares to enter into a controversial new coalition. The conservative Wizkid led his party to victory in Sunday's election, with his People's Party, OVP, projected to sweep up almost a third of the vote. Final results are expected later this week, but the election saw incumbent Chancellor Christian Kern and the SPO pushed into second on 26.9%. While the far-right Eurosceptic Freedom Party, FPO, became kingmaker after securing 26%, and is now tipped for a return to power in a new coalition with the OVP. The results are being seen as a worrying rightward shift which is likely to cause a fresh headache for the European Union as it struggles with Brexit and the rise of nationalists and separatists across the bloc. But speaking to reporters on Sunday, Kurz said, "I promise I will fight for great change in this country. It's time to establish a new political style." The soon-to-be youngest ever Chancellor of Austria, Kurz is highly unlikely to form a coalition with his SPO rival after the OVP leader triggered the snap election following months of rowing between the two. It is thought Kurz's officials are already engaged in intensive behind-the-scene negotiations with the FPO, as the incoming Chancellor warned Austria had witnessed a massive rightward shift. He said, "We are open to talks, but there are enormous overlaps in the programs of the OVP and the FPO. We will not betray our program and our fundamental values." The OVP and FPO previously shared power between 2000 and 2007, in a controversial coalition that turned Austria into a pariah. But experts claim there would not be the same backlash now, owing to what is described as the normalization of Europe's far right. Kurz lead a radical makeover of the OVP in the run-up to Sunday's election, allegedly stealing the thunder from FPO leader Heinz Christian Strache, 48. The OVP leader claimed the credit for closing the Balkan migrant trail in 2016 that saw hundreds of thousands of refugees trek into Western Europe. Kurz, 31, attracted supporters in droves by depicting himself as a breath of fresh air, talking tough on immigration and vowing to slash taxes and red tape. Werner Schwab, 64, a gardener, said, "With Kurz we have a new start for the country." Although he is 31, he is an experienced, calm and disciplined person. But despite his pro-EU pledge, some fear his upcoming right-wing coalition could drive a wedge between the EU and Austria.